Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into Gixy, a static analyzer for Nginx configurations. It's a powerful tool for identifying potential security misconfigurations, and it's actively maintained, which is a big plus.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this. So what exactly does Gixy do? Is it just for finding vulnerabilities, or is there more to it?
Primarily, it's about security. It hunts down things like server-side request forgery, SSRF, HTTP splitting, and issues with referrer/origin validation, all major security risks. But it also checks for less critical problems, like redefining response headers or misconfigured aliases. It's a pretty comprehensive suite.
That's impressive. So how does it work? Does it just parse the config file, or is there some deeper analysis involved?
It parses the Nginx config, no doubt, but it goes beyond simple parsing. It uses sophisticated logic to identify patterns and potential vulnerabilities based on its plugin system. Each plugin targets a specific type of vulnerability. It's not just a simple search and replace. It understands the context of the configuration.
Right, I see. And what about the different types of vulnerabilities it detects? Are they all equally critical?
No, they're categorized by severity: high, medium, low, and unspecified. For example, SSRF is usually a high-severity issue, while a misconfigured alias might be low, depending on the context. The output clearly shows the severity level of each detected problem.
That's good to know. How easy is it to use? I'm thinking about integrating it into our CI/CD pipeline.
It's surprisingly straightforward. You can run it directly from the command line, specifying the path to your Nginx config files. It supports various operating systems, although it's best tested on GNU/Linux. Plus, there's a Docker image for easy containerized use. Integration into CI/CD is a breeze.
That's excellent. And what about the installation? Is it a complex process?
Not at all. You can use pip if you're on a system that supports it, or yum for RPM-based systems like CentOS or RHEL. The documentation is clear and concise, making installation a simple task. Even the Docker setup is very intuitive.
Okay, so it's easy to install and use, detects a wide range of vulnerabilities, and provides clear, categorized results. Sounds like a must-have tool for anyone working with Nginx.
Absolutely. And it's open source, so you can contribute to its development or even create your own plugins to detect specific vulnerabilities relevant to your environment. The community seems active too, judging by the number of open issues and pull requests.
One thing I noticed is that it mentions some plugins are still under development. Does that mean some vulnerabilities might be missed?
That's a valid point. While it's actively developed, it's not perfect. The project openly lists issues labeled New Plugin, indicating areas where they're working on adding new detection capabilities. It's transparent about its limitations, which I appreciate.
I see. So it's a powerful tool, but it's important to remember that it's not a silver bullet. Regular security audits are still necessary.
Precisely. Gixy is a fantastic addition to your security arsenal, but it shouldn't replace other security practices. Think of it as an extra layer of protection, automating a crucial part of the security process. And that's a wrap for today's episode on Gixy. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.